Good afternoon, this is Schweitzer, and this is a quick little video on just called factor label, which is linear proportions trying to convert one unit to another one. The English system is not highly used in science necessarily. We would typically use the metric system, but this video is going to more focus on the English system. So why would we focus on it if we aren't going to use it all that much? Good question. This is more of an application of factor label. So we're just looking to practice once again, setting up our relationships, and of course converting a mass to a pounds or a volume to a whatever. This isn't our number one goal. Okay, our number one goal is not to simply just to convert one unit to another one. It really is, can I master this process? Okay, master this process. I need to make sure I can set up a plan. Okay, so the first thing first is a plan using my equivalencies. And then I just need to be able at that point to execute the plan. So let's get started. So from this, I would just mention that I'm going to give out a handful of equivalencies, and these are things that you might know. You could, of course, ask Alexa, or some, automation thing, what is the conversion between this and this, and she'll likely give it to you. But you may not have that ability, so I'm just going to give out some general equivalencies here that you may or may not know. So, for example, 2,000 pounds, lbs, equals 1 ton. Volume, there's a few more that we use regularly. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts, and then 1 quart equals 2 pints. So at this point, you would note that 1 gallon equals 8 pints. We got here 1 pint equals cups, would be 2 cups, I believe. And then 1 cup is 16 tablespoons, TBL, capital TBL or TBL, tablespoons. And 1 tablespoon equals 3 teaspoons. Length. Okay, so a couple of you probably know 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard is 3 feet. And 1 mile is 5,280 feet. Energy. I'm not going to do a conversion here, but our main unit of energy here is the calorie, just so you know. Alright, let's use some of these. And let's try some problems out. Alright, so school bus weighs 17,500 pounds. The bridge it wants to cross has a max of 5-ton limit. Can a school bus cross the bridge? I can't emphasize enough. This is just a mythical example. We really just want to look at the process here. Okay, we're not concerned about the answer. In fact, there have been times where we might have a test or a quiz where no answers are allowed, just work. So the work here is what we're really looking for. Alright, so with that being said, let's run it here. We got 17,000 pounds. I want to get to tons. So here's my plan. And the plan can be on paper, the plan can be quick, it can be easy. I need to find equivalencies to link me from pounds to tons. Now, in this case, I have a direct relationship. Just 2,000 pounds is 1 ton. So I can just go from here to here directly using that equivalency. Okay, I might need to use several equivalencies, and that's very common in chemistry. But once I have the plan down, to be honest with you, the rest of it is just easy peasy. Okay, I could literally hire someone else to do this for me once I got the plan. Here we go. Here's the plan. 17,500 lbs. I want to get rid of, I'll use the train tracks here, get rid of lbs. And I want to go to tons. Always cancel my units out here. 1 ton is equivalent to 2,000 pounds. This equivalency is always the same. We'd never have a different pounds to tons. Okay. This might change, but not this. So 17,500 divided by 2,000. Pretty common weight for a bus. 17,500 divided by 2,000. And I have 8.75 tons equals 8.75 tons. Now keep in mind, top you multiply, bottom you divide. So check that to make sure you're getting that process correct. So sadly, you're not probably going to want to drive across that bridge with this bus. Alright, let's try another example. Okay, a milk truck can hold 7,000 gallons of milk. How many school cartons of milk can the milk producer expect to sell? So this is how much half a pint of milk is equivalent to 1 carton. Alright, so again, we're not going to do a lot of these things here. Let's come up with a plan here. I got 7,000 gallons. I want to flip gallons eventually to cartons. So I'm going to go gallons to quarts, quarts to pints, and pints to cartons. I think I know what my equivalencies are. I'm going to use this equivalency right here, this equivalency right here, and then I'm going to use this equivalency right here. Let's set it up. 7,000. Now again, the rest of this is just literally manual labor. Get rid of dot line, get rid of gallons, go to quarts, get rid of quarts, and go to pints, get rid of pints, and go to cartons. Alright, just line them up. All the thought took place up here. But this process is what we really want to be able to do well and get in the habits of doing it. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. 1 quart, 2 pints. This here is 0.5 pints per 1 carton. Or you could have done 2 cartons for every 1 pint. That's the same equivalency. But let's run this thing through here. 7,000 times divide. Okay? So, in this situation, let's run this thing through. 7,000 times 4 times 2 divided by 0.5, and I get 111, 100, and the answer doesn't really matter. We've done what matters. We've created a plan, we've tried it out. But we got a lot of cartons. Okay? Again, watching me do this does not make you proficient. You have to now go to, with plenty of problems in the workbook, try them out, set them up, and run them. Thank you.